Want to give a quick shout out to the flagship sponsor of David Talks Buffs and David Talks Broncos YouTube channel, and that is Profit X, America's #1 sports prediction market. This is peer-to-peer sports prediction where players play against each other, like you and me, instead of a sports book versus the house. You almost always get the best odds on any play that you're looking to make. They operate in over 40 states, including Texas, where I reside. So use the promo code Dave and claim up to $200 in profit cash for all plays in the first 30 days of playing on the site. Terms and conditions apply. Go ahead, click the link in the description, sign up using my promo code Dave on Profit X, and join me on America's #1 sports prediction market. Oh my gosh, makes me look so tired when I do that. But Buff Nation, what is going on? I'm pumped up about the great recruiting news that we got coming out of this last upset victory over Iowa State. Shout out before I get started into Christopher Talley, which is going to be awesome to break down. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Colorado area Taco Bells for supporting the channel. This is your Liv Moss moment of the week. I guess we'll get to it. Hey, sponsored by the Buffs Box. Okay. Go check out the Cantina menu. Go get yourself a Buffs Box. Support Real Colorado NIL. And hey, you might even get one of, your own Taco Bell Jordan Seaton shirts at the next home game. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you guys are doing great. Landon Lee, man, I know it's been a long time since I did a live, but hey, I'm here. Hey, we're not crapping on 3 stars now. No. Wasn't Joseph Williams a 3-star? Come on now, man. I love this. We got a running back. Okay, he's not ours yet, but I'm feeling good about this, okay, guys? Christopher Talley, who has been committed to West Virginia since like July 4th is when he committed. 5'9", 175 pounds out of Memphis, Tennessee, Whitehaven High School. He's been committed there. Georgia Tech was in the mix for a little bit, but here's the thing. Marshall Faulk and this Colorado Buffaloes offense has shown under Coach Prime that when you got an offensive line, you can run the ball here and be successful, which is awesome. And I would imagine that at some point in the season, we'd see us starting to target some running backs in the class of 2026. Looks like the first one that we're going after with some good momentum is Christopher Talley. Again, right now committed to West Virginia and, the second act here of Rich Rod out there at West Virginia. But hey, right now I think Colorado is looking a little bit better than West Virginia, might I just say. So we'll get into his highlights here. Of course, y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments, but this should be okay. Look at this first play. Look at this first play. You think he's just tied up. Boop. I think he looks a little bit bigger than the size that he's been given on 24/7 at 5'9", 175 pounds. It wouldn't shock me to see that he's had like some growth spurt. Because, I mean, look at that. Him taking the handoff right there, and he's like as tall as the quarterback. So it wouldn't, unless they got a 5'7" quarterback, I don't believe it, man. Not in high school. You're not starting a 5'7" or 5'9" quarterback. I think he's probably closer to 6 feet. To me, this guy looks like a bruiser that still has some wheels, man, for sure. And I just like a lot about his game. I think with us becoming a tougher team on offense, a team that can run the ball, he's a guy that can kind of give you a little bit of everything and still like run through contact. I think coming up here, you're going to see him just break tackle after tackle. Right here, you see him make some guys miss, and then he's just going to run through some tackles right here. So we'll get to some of his stats as well, but I think he really loved his visit out here. Of course, when you get a big-time victory over Iowa State, number 22, a ranked victory or victory over a ranked opponent, that's going to do really great things for recruits that are visiting, man, because they're going to see the potential. They're going to be able to feel the environment and what winning is like in Boulder. And it is one of the most beautiful places in the entire country to win a football game. We all know that. So, but I think he's got some nice speed to his game. Now, I don't have his senior year stats, okay? But if we go back to his junior year last year, 8 games, 120 carries. He averaged 11 yards a carry, guys. So he put up on 120 carries 1,317 yards. He averaged 164.6 rushing yards a game, 17 TDs, and 5 games with over 100 yards in them, man. Yeah, this guy can run the ball. Now, he did only have 8 receptions for 5 yards, did score a touchdown, but not necessarily, at least right now, seems like a guy that is going to be a huge threat in the passing game. I didn't see any stats logged for anything on like kickoff return or anything like that, so that's something to keep in mind. Um, but I think a guy that showcases great vision, toughness, and again, like sometimes these runs are stopped like right when he hits the line, and for some, he's just able to pop out. He's just able to pop out in a different direction that you weren't expecting. I think he's got a really good feel for the game, and that's not always something that you can teach. I mean, I guess we see it more so kind of at the NFL level when it's pretty glaring. But these guys, they can have tree trunk legs, and they can look like Derrick Henry light, but if you don't have any vision, it's not it's not really going to be worth anything. And one thing that I think we've seen improvement from is just our running backs making the most of their blocking this year, thanks to Coach Prime or Coach Falk and Coach Prime. But Coach Falk has done a great job of coaching these guys up. I can't wait to see what they look like next year after working with him for a second year. But yeah, like you need guys that just showcase like a nice feel for the game. You don't necessarily need a guy that's 6'2", 240 pounds that is blazing fast and can run over everybody. Although I'll never say no to a guy like that wants to come play for CU. Um, but I think the running back position, and a lot of it is it's feel for the game. It's nuance. It's not necessarily stuff that you can measure with height, weight, speed, all those things. Although they do make an impact on production, right? So yeah, I'm very very excited about this. And he did. If you guys are just joining, Christopher Talley did commit to West Virginia on July 4th. Georgia Tech was in the mix, but at least on the recruiting history on 24/7 for Christopher Talley, again, 3-star guy, 3-star running back out of Memphis, Tennessee. There hasn't been any activity until Colorado offered him at the end of September, and then he visited this past weekend. And I think he had a really, really great time. And we got an important matchup against West Virginia here at the end of the season. We close at West Virginia. And hey, that might be for the commitment of Christopher Talley. Hey, got a little Barry Sanders in him on that one, right? I love to see it. So I'll get to a few of your comments, man. But yeah, I feel like he's bigger than 5'9" when I'm looking at these highlights. Unless everybody in Memphis, Tennessee is like 5'9", 5'10", dude, I'm just not buying it. I guess before I get to your comments, I'll just name all the 26 visitors, class of 26 visitors that we had for last week. There were some 27 guys as well. I don't have that list pulled up. Those were like the 4 or 5-star guys that I understand from the class of 27. But for the class of 26, that's what we're going to focus on in today's video. You had a bunch of commits. You had Preston Ashley, Rodney Colton, Gavin Mueller, DeMonte Timms. All of those guys are already committed. They went and saw a fantastic CU upset victory at home. Then 2 recruits visited this weekend that weren't committed to CU. That is 3-star running back Christopher Talley, West Virginia commit that this video is on. And then 3-star wide receiver Kai Miza. I don't know too much about Kai Miza yet, other than that he's 6 feet and decommitted from Minnesota. So got visits coming up with, Cal and Kansas State as well. Kai Miza. So yeah, we'll run these highlights again, man, and I'll get to a few of your comments. But I really do love the fact that, hey, it seems like we're making some ground at the running back position. And it's my dream, I guess, that we could get 25 high school commits. Again, I don't think you're going to see the transfer portal be as much of a factor when you only have one transfer portal period now. Hopefully, we can get some continuity on the roster uh, realistically, you know, with there only being one period. Landon Lee, what's going on? Brandon Tillman, man, great to see you guys. But man, I love this. I had my evil smile look at the beginning of this video. I'm feeling good about this. Sorry, West Virginia. Prime wants them. We'll see if there are any West Virginia fans that come in here. Oh, Fadama. Hey, we should have been playing like this. Yeah, top 15 ranked for sure. So, dude, Shifty Zay, I'll tell you what, man. If we could finish games how we finished this past weekend earlier in the year, man, you're right. This team was much better than what we saw. They just couldn't finish. We're running the table. I love that energy. I'll tell you right now, I ain't scared of Utah. They're gonna be tough. But I ain't scared of Utah. Might I even pick them to win? I don't know. If I pick them to lose, that might be a good omen because I picked us to lose to Iowa State. So I just want us to win. As you can tell, I'm superstitious. 3-star, yeah, man. 3-star. I think he's rated like a 87 overall, man. Lady C, what's going on? Hope you're having a great day. Yes, we need more running backs, and it would be nice to see us, fill out the 100-man roster, right? Hey, hats off to Cam Michael. Honestly, I'd like to see him play running back or hell, even safety right now. We just need help. Just not wide receiver. Think we're okay at wide receiver for now. But yeah, shout out to Cam Michael for stepping up with those injuries, right? And Dallin Hayden, I just want us to ride the hot hand this week in Utah. Hopefully, we get the rest of our running backs, healthy and back, right? But I don't care who is out there starting, who's out there getting the majority of the carries. Just ride the hot hand, right? 5'10", dude. This guy looks bigger than 5'9", right? Right? Stir Fry Sports. What's going on, man? Hey, y'all go follow Stir Fry on X. Let's go. Yeah, he's got good speed for a bruiser. I would say that, man. He can make guys miss. And again, like I'm not really sure what kind of offense they were running aside from these highlights, right? But 8 receptions this past year for his junior year, so hopefully that went up. But I would think that he's got the ability to pass catch more. But I mean, yeah, he just kind of has this feel for making guys miss. Like he doesn't necessarily need to run through them. Although, as you can see in this highlight tape, he shows the ability to just straight up run through guys, as you're seeing right there. But I think he's just got a really good feel for setting guys up, footwork, making guys miss. He can make it look easy. I'll say this, I think he's like real smooth. He's a real smooth runner, I mean, look at that jump cut. So maybe a bruiser is the wrong type of way to describe him. I just think that he's a good running back, man. What's his Instagram? I'll look it up here soon if y'all can. If y'all don't beat me to it. Great fit with Coach Falk. Yeah, man. Tough guy and can make some guys miss. I see you ain't getting a fine for the field rush. Good. We shouldn't be. Hey, you can see him running some wildcat quarterback right here. He can hit that outside edge. He can run through guys up the middle. Yes, please. 1,300 yards, averaged 11 yards a carry. I love to see it, man. But I love to see that we're not getting fined for the field rush, man. Anytime you beat a ranked opponent, I think that's special, man. Jerry, man, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Kingdom Gaming. Go follow Jerry at Jesus Son 1991. Man, I'm doing great. Oh man, here we go. Come on, D. Come on, D. Come on, man. Come on. Prime can't get 5-star running backs. Man, come on now. We're not getting a 5-star running back. I mean, we got Jordan Seaton. We had a bad offensive line, so maybe anything's possible. But right now, I just want to focus on us getting a running back in general for this class, right? Right? So, and to me, right now, it's most important that we get guys who really, really, really want to be here. Don't get me wrong. It would be great to get a quote unquote blue chip guy. Okay. That would be awesome. But especially at running back, man. There are just guys that come from out of nowhere and that really, really perform well in their college career. A lot of it has to do with system fit, right? And do they get along with their coach? But I'll tell you what, man, if there's one position that we need to recruit 5 stars at, Lorenzo, dude, you're absolutely right. It's it's these DBs because they've been fried, burnt chicken, not even fried chicken because you wanna eat fried chicken right now, man. They've been burnt, they've been terrible, they've been awful. So, yeah, we if there's one it's like we've been scared to go after these 5 stars since Cormani McLean happened, man, but, that whole process was just rushed, and he's doing, very well now. Again, congratulations to him. But, yeah, we need to bring in blue chip secondary players, man, absolutely. Now Preston Ashley, I think that he's gonna be tremendous as a safety, I would think, for us, but we need some cover guys. I wouldn't hate having Pac-Man Jones out here working with some of these guys too, man. I wouldn't hate it, man. Brandon Tillman saying these recruits see what Coach Falk is doing and want to be part of it while learning from a legend. Absolutely, man. I think Coach Falk has been a tremendous hire. I think Gunnar White has been a tremendous promotion from within. That's what good programs do. They promote from within. How about George Hilo? Promote from within. And he's been here for a while now. And I think he's doing great things with our edge group, particularly London Merritt, Alexander McPherson, those guys. Go back to this page right here. So you can see the other guy that we had visit is Kai Meza. 3-star wide receiver, 6 feet, out of Draper, Utah. And yeah, I'll do another video on him. But you guys were looking for Christopher Talley's Instagram. Let me pull this up real quick. I'm not super on Instagram, but nothing a little Google search can't fix. And guys, be sure to tune in tonight at 7 p.m. Mountain for Buff Blitz. It's going to be fun. All right, that's not the right Christopher Talley. Let's see, running back, Memphis, West Virginia. Let's see what we can find. I'm looking right now. Is it 21 issues? I think so. Hey, that's a cool Instagram name, 21 issues. And hey, ooh, man, I like this. I will like it. I'm a fan. Oh, look, that the Mountaineers don't like it, but hey, we like it. Man, I should have used one of these for the thumbnail. Yeah, that one looks great. I might have to just make a new thumbnail on the fly. Oh man, that looks great. So, yeah, gonna keep this a little bit shorter of a stream, but yeah, we definitely need these 5-star running backs or 5-star cornerbacks. We don't need 5-star running backs, man. We need 5-star offensive linemen, defensive linemen, DBs, maybe a 5-star quarterback, right? But we got one of those already, right? So I'll be back dropping some more videos before tonight, though. So please, y'all be sure to tune in, get ready for that. Again, huge shout out to Profit X and Colorado area Taco Bells for supporting the show. You guys have been phenomenal, keeping me going while YouTube demonetized me for 90 days, man. How about that? But hey, we roll with the punches. Guys, thank you so much. If you could like the stream, let me know your thoughts in the comments on the replay. That would be tremendous help for me. And dude, today's a great day. Hopefully we're getting ready in the bye week for Utah. Utah's not coming off a bye against us. They got to worry about, I think, TCU this week. So the advantage, even though we're going on the road in terms of preparation, getting healthy, it's going to be in our favor, man. I'm feeling nice closing out the second half of this season. Let's go, Buffs.